The murder trial of 50-year-old Kenneth Peters. He's charged with first and second-degree murder in the death of his 79-year-old wife, Ethel Griesna Peters. Ethel was reported missing from her Bessemer home last August 3rd. Her body was found a week later in Watersmead Township. TV6's Beth Cefalu was in court again today and has the latest from Bessemer. Beth?
Steve, yesterday 2 questions circulated court, whether the marriage was about exploitation and whether any abuse was present in the relationship. And today, both of those were answered.
Sure. How would he shower? What would he use?
His hands.
On Thursday, court began with shocking testimony from Evan Pumala, a neighbor who frequently visited the victim and her husband. Evan testified that he saw the defendant shove Ethel on multiple occasions when he got angry, both in and out of the home, and sometimes with more than just his hands.
Did he touch her with this saw? Hit her in the back. He actually hit her in the back with the saw. Yes. Hard? It was like yes.
Pumala said the saw bruised her back, but it wasn't the first time he's seen Ken leave a mark on the 79-year-old. The next witness seemed to do even more damage to the defendant's case. Kayla Palmer, an in-home nurse for Gazena, said the first time that she sat down with the couple, they explained their living situation to be more of a deal than a marriage.
He agreed to marry her, and he would get the house. Is that like?
She, along with another social worker, testified that they were informed Peters married and cared for Ethel in exchange for his name on the deed of her house. And when the defendant discovered that his name wasn't on the deed, only a few days before the elderly woman went missing, he got angry and told Larry Wachewski he had enough.
This isn't the deal that he signed up for, essentially. And he was wronged in this whole thing by because the deal was not carried through.
Wachewski told the defendant he had options, including an annulment or just leaving. He said the defendant then responded by saying if he left her, he'd have nowhere to live and no income. All 3 of those witnesses testified today that not only did the 2 not sleep in the same room, but they lived on separate floors. Peters roomed in the basement while the victim was on the main floor.